Okay, this is going to be my last hive inspection for today. I just want to get in a couple and see what's going on inside these hives. Well, what's going on inside this one is a bunch of ants on the inner cover. Not a big deal. I'm just going to take the inner cover off like I always do. I'm not going to do anything with the ants. I'm going to smoke this, get those bees down in there, smoke the ants a little bit. Bees look like they're building comb on the inner cover. Yep. Are there eggs in that comb? No eggs in here yet, but hopefully that picks up. Those are some big cells, which means when we do get eggs up in there, if I don't scrape it off first, that's going to be drone brood. Drone brood gets laid in bigger cells than what worker brood does. I'm going to try to get some of this off of here real quick because I don't want it on the top. If they need drone brood, they can reconstruct some brood that they already have and turn it into larger drone cells if they need. Now, there is eggs inside some of them. We don't want them producing there, though. I may end up having to give them another box if they're that eager to spread out. Okay, what do we got going on here? Here we just have honey, pollen, and nectar. No eggs. Same thing on the opposite side. Honey, pollen, and nectar, no eggs. And since that is pretty much full of honey, pollen, and nectar, it's going to go to an end frame. Let's see what we get going here. And, oh, well, I see the queen. Just like that. There she is, right in the center. Not a ton of brood on this frame, but what's worth pointing out is the brood that is up here is drone. It's much larger cells. They protrude out. It's much more popcorny or kind of looks like peanuts. It's all drone brood. And another tiny, tiny little patch of brood on here, but it's mostly drone brood. So that's weird. Not something I would expect for a small little brood patch. Let's try the next frame. We can't have all drone brood. If we have all drone brood, that means we might have a bunch of unfertilized eggs being laid. And that solves the problem. All of this is not drone brood. Not a single drone cell on here, actually. So the drones are the males. And an entire hive full of nothing but drone brood means that nothing but unfertilized eggs are being laid. Through some weird sorcery of magic, drones are raised and hatched from unfertilized eggs. Fertilized eggs become females and workers and or queens. So there's a little patch of brood on this side. Decent amount of brood here with some drone cells again. You can see these 2 cells, 3 cells here sticking up more than the others. There's another little one right there. And the rest of these, the last 2, appear to be pretty vacant. And then I'm going to call that good. I'm going to put these frames back in because this last one is solid honey. And I want the open cells on these frames closer to her so she can lay in them. Okay. I'm going to put the lid back on this one. And call that good. Thank you for watching.